Hear me out. You ever feel like you're just going through the motions or stuck in a loop, but you're trying your best throughout life, but shit just doesn't have any motion, and you're not going anywhere. That you're in this loop of constant internal thinking and judgment that never stops, saying you're lazy, stupid, or not good enough. That you just spend your days working, or hell, working to silence the little guy you got in your head. That maybe you'll never get what you want, or where you want in life, or frankly, just happiness. But what if I told you you do get what you want, where you want in life, find peace or happiness? What I'm gonna tell you is like everyone else, you have potential. You've got what it takes. You just got to unfuck yourself the right way. It's simple, but remember, I said simple, not easy. There are two kinds of talks you have. One where you talk to other people, and another where you talk to yourself. We're focusing on you and only you. Whether you're introverted or extroverted, creative or practical, you spend most of your time or really your whole life talking to yourself. Just think about it. Think about all the things you could say to yourself that you won't say out loud, or when some bullshit happens. The reactive thoughts you get in the moment, 90% of it is probably uncontrollable. But what we can control 100% of is which thoughts actually have any meaning. The real meaning is what we connect to what we say and how we feel. We know that a simple positive outlook is key to even unfucking your life, but I want to be clear that this is not some bullshit advice that you need more positive self-talk or whatever. I won't tell you that you need to be someone that you aren't, but I will tell you that there are better ways to do it, and it starts by fucking up. Think about all the times you said to yourself something like, shit, I fucked up, or I'm so stupid, or my life's over, after some shitty scenario that happened. It might seem like worthless talk, but it's that moment where good positive outlook just leaves right out the fucking door. The things we do really don't seem rational, but we say it anyways. And we also never see what we leave ourselves with that kind of talk. That this kind of talk doesn't make your life easier. It's true. The more times you think about how shit could go wrong, it will go wrong. Like that Murphy's Law. We're so in tune with our negative, irrational minds that we completely forget that we have another part of the brain. The rational, the more critical, the more positive side to the brain. Just ask yourself, how willing are you to consider your life is how the way it is, not by the circumstances, but by the way you talk or carry yourself. That what you can and cannot do is based off your subconscious thinking and not actually by the reality of life itself. It's you, and it's only you that could save yourself, not other people, circumstances, or saving graces. You are the only person that could help yourself. Some guy named Dr. Bruce Lipton said that 95% of what we do in our everyday life is controlled by our subconscious. That we don't think about 95% of what we actually do. That only a mere 5% of what we say and do is done. That we truly control 5% with our brain and matter. Just think about it. All the times you drove home and you don't even remember the ride home, or checking your time a second time when you last checked 5 minutes ago. What I'm saying is that people, for the most part, are on autopilot, mindlessly walking until the next day. It's not you that brings you in tomorrow, it's your subconscious mind that carries you along like a zombie until you wake up. What about increasing income or losing weight? Sure, you can think about trying different jobs, joining those shitty courses to improve your work experience, or try these 15 workout exercises with 8 sets with no breaks in between. Yeah, these things are things you can control, but what about subconsciously? What if you had these beliefs that you belong where you're at right now? That your subconscious mind is driving your actions or the lack of it and making you stay right where you're at? Whether you run a mile at a 6-minute pace or a 20-minute pace, you've only run a mile. Whether you work 40 hours at minimum wage or $50 an hour, you've only worked 40 hours. The domains and what I'm trying to explain are the mile in 40 hours. You're the king of those domains. The real question is how we get to a different domain. That the absolutes are those that we're unaware of. And it's those absolutes that we're limiting our potential with. And once we uncover these truths, we can experience life outside of our comfort zone. That we need to open a whole new set of accomplishments. That we need to be the king of other domains, outside of domains. We are winning, but only in the domain that we exist in. To exist and win in a different domain, it requires more energy, time, and change. Be the king of domains, not one domain. Our biggest successes are born out of discomfort, uncertainty, and risk. Success doesn't come from doing shit. I mean, think about a time where you ran a mile under 6 minutes, or ran a 5K, started a business, made a big sale, just anything you could be proud of. Just think, how do you achieve it? I can't tell you what you really did, but I can tell you is that you didn't achieve all this by just sitting on the couch, or staying in your room, or without leaving the house. You got uncomfortable, you became uncertain, you faced risk, you operated outside of your comfort zone. From the anxiety or doubt we feel when we take risk and risk things, that's where greatness is born. I could truly say that nothing in this world is worth having or worth putting the effort to if it doesn't mean even a small amount of effort, pain, or difficulty. I'm not asking you to make $1 million by tomorrow night or become the CEO of some fucking company. But what I am trying to tell you is that success is really born out of discomfort, uncertainty, and risk. The success that people have are the people who like being uncomfortable. And the reason that great accomplishments and ultra success are so rare and so sought after is because people don't like being uncomfortable. Be the person that's different. Be the person that gets uncomfortable. Be the person that's willing just to try shit. Because if you're the person that stays, you'll stay behind. And we don't want that. We want to become the person that wins, evolves, and just find peace. Find your motion, because if you don't, well, you know what'll happen.